So I was always wondering, why do I always come back to fitness? Like, why do I enjoy working out so much? And why is it not just, working out to aim for a healthy looking physique? Why does it always either have to be strength related or aesthetic, right? And that's the thing about me, right? I have always wanted to excel at stuff. I think there are people who can relate, and this is just personal, right? Like whenever I do something, I want to do it with 100% commitment and discipline. Like I just like being at the top of my game, you know what I mean? And even though I don't feel that I am able to, do any IFBB or any physique competition, I just want to give it my best, even if I'm doing it as a hobby. And I enjoy working out. I always kind of enjoy going to the gym. There are times when, obviously, there are days where you just don't feel great working out. You just, you go to the gym and you wake up, you prep, and when you kind of go to the gym, right, you just feel out of sorts. Like you don't feel strong. Mentally, you're just not there. And that's just life, you know. It can be due to anything: stress, not having a good night's sleep. You're concerned about yourself or someone you love. But once you start going through the workouts, everything kind of goes away, at least temporarily. There's that quiet, that that peace. And that's why working out is pretty important, at least to me. There are folks who obviously love going for hikes, doing meditation, reading a book. I just find the ability to be myself when I'm working out. And obviously, it's not about pushing for, a new personal record or PR, as they say. It's just more of like the body needs to be active, you know. And that's why after the very long hiatus from working out, it was kind of like natural for me to think whether I wanted to go back to the gym. And I knew for a fact that if I went back to the gym, right, it was gonna be a commitment. Like I wouldn't have started working out again had I not just I lost a lot in the past year because of the crypto market. Like I just lost faith in it, you know what I mean? Like you would think that after being early into the crypto game, you thought you were making the right moves. And I did my best to preserve as much as I could, but whatever that was, still running as equity or exposure, there were things that I just couldn't prevent. So such is life, and you just let it happen. And when I decided, you know what, it's time to stop letting other people decide your fate. I wanted to take control again. But I wanted to do it in a way that I wasn't pushing myself for the outside world. I wanted to push myself for the people I love, and also pay a lot of close attention to my own mental health. Not doing it for any other reason. Like this time around, I would say that I'm doing it for a large part myself. But at the same time, by becoming healthier, I also hope to be able to be strong for the people around me. Because I kind of didn't like the way I became in the past 6 years. You know, I was having low energy levels. I was angry all the time, and despite the fact that the crypto market was very, very helpful, you know, financially, it didn't give me much joy. It was always very fleeting. And I realized that material stuff, right, is so there's no long lasting joy in it. And that was something that I was like, oh, okay, you know, you get to own this, you get to experience the world, you get to enjoy great foods, and all the time I've always been sharing this wealth, of course, with the people I love, you know, friends and family, that kind of thing. But when I'm doing this video, I realized that it's really not about the money. Like, I finally can say it's really not just a material thing, and I've always known it, but I just wanted to vocalize it. I also know for a fact that money doesn't buy happiness, and at the same time, even when I did buy or own, you know, all these luxury items and stuff like that, I always enjoyed it for the experience, and that was pretty much it. And I realized life is all about experiences, end of the day, because when you close your eyes, right, it all only matters if you left behind a legacy. And that's why I'm starting this channel. You know, I wanted to be able to create content. All the while I kind of enjoy content. I've always enjoyed other people's vlogs, and I respect the whole hustle of people being able to share their thoughts and creating content. You know, whether is it uploading weekly or daily, I always respect that a lot, because it's so difficult, guys. You cannot imagine how difficult it is to just sit in front of a camera and share your thoughts. It's harder than it looks. And if you're not like collected, you'll just be ranting. You're just going off the tangent, and you know, these days viewers are into shorts and TLDR and stuff like that. They don't have time to sit through, you know, a potentially 8-minute, maybe 10-minute video like this. But I wanted people to know that, you know, there's a lot that can be learned, right, from sharing experiences, because, you know, it may inspire you to do the same thing. Like my journey hopefully can inspire others who have been in depression, suffering from anxiety, lack of confidence, whatever it may be. And I'm not here to be a trainer. Oh no, definitely not. I'm just here to share my experience, because I think when I became obese, it was a different me. It was a me that I've not seen in a while. I kind of didn't like it, but I didn't do anything about it. And to be frank, I used to kind of criticize, you know, how and why do people allow themselves to be obese? And I allowed myself to become overweight, and I felt the effects. I felt the shortness of breath. I felt the chronic pains. I felt the sluggishness. But I didn't do anything about it. I was just too lazy. I was enjoying myself, don't get me wrong. I was comfortable. I was traveling. I was just, you know, just being myself, playing games and stuff like that, you know. But I realized that, was that the best me? Was it the best version of myself? And clearly it wasn't. It was just another version, sad to say. wealthy, but not the best version. So I'm telling myself this time around, how about I improve the health aspect and push forward, right? Because when your mind and body are in sync, it's healthy. You know, your mind and body, they are now working as one, and of course spiritually as well. You know, wouldn't I be able to rebuild what I lost? You suddenly just become more positive. You suddenly have that newfound enthusiasm. It's very strange. It's like no one had to talk me into it. But because of the fact that I found myself again, I found myself becoming stronger, at least physically. And that helped mentally as well. I started forming better habits, like sleeping early instead of always sleeping late, and sometimes not even sleeping at all. I form a routine, and the only thing that I kind of focus on is making sure that I get the right nutrients on my plate each and every day. And that has helped me out a lot mentally. It's quite interesting, guys. It's in fact very, very powerful. And I really suggest that, you know, if you are going through something similar, give it a shot. You know, even for 3 months straight, 6 months straight, even for a day. And if you see it through, I'm pretty sure you're gonna see some crazy amazing results. That's all, and I don't want to keep dragging this video on. Thanks for watching, guys.